Bitcoin is not moving at all, guys. What is going on? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys, wherever you are in this beautiful world, whenever you're watching this video. Welcome to the Bitcoin family channel. For the newcomers, my name is Didi. In today's video, I have 3 epic news items, 5 amazing charts, and 1 inspirational quote to end the video. Let's quickly jump into the news first, guys. Bam! There is some big news for the US government, guys. They seized 127,000 Bitcoins from a huge pig butchering scam ring. 127,000 Bitcoins. Which means in total, the US government now owns around 325,000 Bitcoins. That's like $37 billion worth of Bitcoin, which makes the US government one of the biggest Bitcoin hodling entities all over the world, guys. Please understand this. The governments can confiscate them if you hold your Bitcoins in a wrong way or if you do illegal stuff. Even if you have full self-custody, even if your hardware wallets, if you do illegal stuff, they can still seize them from you if they can find them. That means another 127,000 Bitcoins, not for the normal people, but for a huge centralized organization called the government. I really don't like that. I don't want those governments to have that many Bitcoins. I want you, your brother, your sister, your father, your mother, your nieces, your children to own Bitcoin. Not these massive governments, because they will use Bitcoin in the wrong way. Just like they used internet in the wrong way. You know, it was for sharing data. What are they doing? They are tracking you. This is the same thing that's going to happen to cryptocurrencies, Bitcoins, decentralized forms of assets, if we keep giving away those assets to those same governments. When are you going to wake up and understand that these governments are not always doing their best for you? They want to fill their own pockets and they want to do good for themselves. Not for the people anymore. That democracy feeling, come on, that's gone already for decades. Decades you've been voting and everything, and you know, you don't get any say in whatever you vote on. So please understand that those people should not own Bitcoin. So yes, it's huge news that they confiscated 127,000 Bitcoins and now hold more than 325,000 Bitcoins, but still, it's not the best news that I can share with you. I wish you confiscated 127,000 Bitcoins. How would you feel and what would you do at that moment? Let me know down below. Let's jump into the second news item. Second news item from South America. Bolivia's leading presidential candidate has committed to starting a Bitcoin reserve for Bolivia. That's another country on the list that we can add to the countries that hold a Bitcoin reserve. Bolivia is a huge country, and now the presidential lead candidate, he is gonna win, he is announcing, hey, when I win, we will start a Bitcoin reserve. Now, I know that a lot of people think, wow, South America, does that matter? Each and every country matters. Because each and every country will start to adopt to the Bitcoin standard, which will decrease the amount of Bitcoins available for the normal people, because that's another government hodling those Bitcoins. If you as a normal guy see this happening, that the governments are going into a gold rush, shouldn't you be doing the same? Shouldn't you be liquidating each and every asset that the government has control on to buy that freedom asset, Bitcoin? That's the question that you should be asking yourself at the moment. If the government is doing whatever they can to accumulate or to receive or to confiscate Bitcoins, shouldn't you be doing the same? And the most easy way is to sell everything you own that can be controlled by that same government. And all that money that you earn by selling what you own that the government can control, you put into something that the government can't control. And that is Bitcoin. It is the first decentralized asset that is disconnected from the state. This is the first time in human history that money is being disconnected from the state. That is the money that you should be holding. Bitcoin, disconnected from the state. They can hold it, but they can't control it. They can't influence it. They can't print more of it. They can't stop printing them. All the way until there is 21 million Bitcoins. So that is what you should be owning. The rest that can be controlled by the government, your house, your bank account, all that stuff, please stop doing that. Start going into this side. That was the second news item. Let's jump into the third news item. The third news item is again about a huge centralized entity. It's called the Citibank. Citibank is a $6 trillion company, and they just announced that in 2026, Bitcoin custody will be possible on their bank. So if you're using Citibank with a C, that one will make it possible for you to buy and hold Bitcoins on their bank account. That is not your Bitcoin. Please be aware of it. It sounds really beautiful. It is massive news, but that is not your Bitcoin. If you hodl your Bitcoin in a way that you can't send it to whoever you want, it's not your Bitcoin, not your keys, not your Bitcoin. You should be in full control. You should be able, after this video, to send like 0.0001 Bitcoin to me without anyone being able to stop it. If you hodl your Bitcoins on a bank account and you want to send them to a different wallet, that bank account will ask you, who's the owner of that wallet? What's the reason why you're sending these Bitcoins? All these questions before you're able to send those Bitcoins, if you're even allowed to send those Bitcoins, because above a certain amount you're not able to send, because that's illegal. That's giving people money, and then you should be taxed on that. So please understand there's a huge difference between holding your Bitcoin on a bank account or hold your Bitcoins on a self-custody way. Hardware wallet, software wallet, you are in control. When you have the 24-word seed phrase, you have the keys, you have control. Amazing news for the normal people. Citibank is gonna allow you to buy and hodl Bitcoin, but please understand that's not the true value and not the true fundamental of Bitcoin. Okay, let's jump into the last short news. Last news is from the UK, guys. Nigel Farage, he's the leading candidate to become the new UK Prime Minister, said, okay, if I become the Prime Minister, very simple, I am gonna buy Bitcoin for the UK and start a reserve for the UK as well. That's another country hopping onto the Bitcoin rocket to the moon, guys. Please understand, this is the gold rush of the 21st century. And those governments are fully onboarding that gold rush. They are doing whatever they can to buy as much as possible Bitcoins. All these new presidential candidates, all these new minister presidents, they're all saying the same. If it's Bolivia, if it's Argentina, if it is Brazil, if it is now for the UK, they all say the same. We are gonna put as much as possible money into Bitcoin and start a Bitcoin reserve for our country, as we believe this is the gold of the 21st century and we don't wanna miss out. The fear of missing out among governments, FOMO. Very important that you understand what is happening, guys. Now, that was all the news. Let's quickly jump into the charts to show you exactly what I think that is going to happen on this beautiful Wednesday, tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and Sunday. Let's see how I think we will close this week. The first chart for today, guys, is this 4-hour chart. The 4-hour chart, look exactly what I told you. Finding support on that green line. This is short term, 4 hours, but this green line became a very important support line. We are going to fight this green line, the one on 15K. That's the one that is going to be battled. We need to break that one. If you break that one, you can take it up to 118 and then to 121 again, and after that to 130. But this is now again support, and the support has been there for many times. If you look back to the left on the chart, there was resistance turned into support, and now again finding support at that 112,000 US dollar level, guys. Now, if you look to the weekly, you zoom out a little bit. Again, I tell you last week, it is like this candle should have closed above that green line. It didn't. It closed down below it. Large wick, which still means there is bullishness. There's still people buying up. Now, this candle is not going to close in 4 days and 23 hours. I hope it will be a green candle. I just hope that body will close inside this body of the red candle. If it closes down below, it's not really bad, but it's also not bullish. You know that this candle was also a candle closing like low, and then we had a huge massive green candle. Now that can still happen. 1 week of sideways, then the next week a move up to try and break that level again. All possible, guys. You know, If we break this level of support, I'm talking about 108,000 US dollars. So this line, yeah, could be moving like this a little bit, whatever, there, this area, this is the support. If we lose support over there, then I'm gonna say, yes, this is drama. We will fall back even maybe to 100K or to 94K, guys. And then for me at that moment, I could even announce that the bull market is over if the indicators are telling me so. Now, those indicators you can find on many ways. One of those ways is going to DidiAI.app. DidiAI.app is my own project. It's an AI app where you can do whatever you want in AI if you connect to our community. So you have your community, everything. Now you can even do TA, guys. Here you can do TA. You say the Bitcoin, 4 hours, for example. Analyze that. It will always take a little bit of time because it's going to really analyze the charts in different ways and make a combo of that. And that combo is what it will display on your screen or on your telephone. And then you can see the indicators, BTC, USD 4 hours. Now the MACD is minus 1071, the Bollinger Band upper. You can see the middle of the Bollinger Band. You can see the lower Bollinger Band at 110K. You can see all of this information. And then you go into the TA. Professional analyze, check the RSI analyze, the MACD, the Bollinger Band, moving averages, the signal summary by McDonald. Now, just check it. This is all possible with this new DidiAI.app. And of course, you can have the heat map, support and resistance, bull market top indicators. I will keep repeating, is very interesting because you can see we are still very cool. The bull market top is not in yet. The moment it will in, you will see here that we are red. And red means potential top zone. Cool is healthy. Heating says yellow. So whenever these start to turn yellow, I will be warning you, like, please aware. So all of this is possible at DidiAI.app, guys. You can even set your own portfolio. You can talk to me. You have crypto rentals, and you can rent things with crypto. For example, houses. You know, some people, some members, VIP members are already uploading their houses, and you can rent those houses by paying with Bitcoin. Many possibilities. Let's jump into the next chart, guys. Bam. Over here. Now, this one is interesting. This is, of course, the liquidation heat map. And here you can see that the liquidity is over there at 115,000. So that's the move I'm expecting from this 110, 11K-ish area. I expect a move to 115K to first liquidate that. And that's also that green line level. And when we liquidate that, then we will see if we can hit it up to higher, because there is a massive liquidation level between 120 and 130K. So let's see if this move will play out now the next couple of days. This is the most important chart for me at the moment, because this is the chart that shows me that this time is not different. And a lot of people keep telling me it is different. I don't think it is different. This is his Twitter account. Go follow it. This chart is from the 14th of October, so it's from yesterday, guys. The red line is the current bull cycle. So this is the Bitcoin power curve cycle cloud. Now, I will explain it one more time. That blue, light blue background, that cloud, that is the top performance of a bull market and the bottom performance of a bull market. That dark blue line is the 4-year cycles mean. That's how the average bull cycle of all bull cycles we have ever had moved. We were overperforming, that blue line over here, you can see we did better than the average bull cycle. Here, we were underperforming, we did worse than the average bull cycle. Here again, underperforming. Here again, we got close, now again, we are underperforming. The fact that we are underperforming is for me the confirmation that I was right, that if Bitcoin will make a bull market top, it will be somewhere around 160,000 US dollars, somewhere over there. This is where the top is, in my opinion. This is 150K, a little bit above 150K, that's where the top. So that's going to be at the bottom area of this 4-year cycle min-max cloud. The red line is going to increase to that level, probably in this period, just before 2026. You can see this is 2026, this is December, November, October. So we are now, to be very clear, already in October. I predict that at top, I've been calling the top already since the bear market bottom, 160K, is going to happen in this next 1.5, 2 months. Before the end of December, we have seen a top, and the top will be, in my opinion, to make it again very clear, here in this area. Could be 140K, could be 160K, could also be 150K, but this is my top area. Please understand that we are still on track, but this line needs to go up. We would have expected it already to be at 140K if it would be close to that blue line. We are down below, underperforming. We were underperforming here as well, but we pulled up in 2 months, bam, to that blue line. Can you see this? Here, April, bam. In June, we were together with the blue line again. So yes, in the next 2 months, we can get together with the blue line again. And in my opinion, it will be in this area again. Okay, that is my last chart for today. Hope you enjoyed them. If you do enjoy these charts, please give them all a thumbs up and let me know what you think about them down below, guys. Bam. Use my special link down below here to sign up to Bybit and claim your amazing bonus up to 30,000 US. You will receive $30 for just signing up. Use my link down below and click it now. I hope you really enjoyed those charts, guys. Short term, a shitload of volatility, which is amazing. I keep repeating, the volatile market is exactly what we want as the traders, as my trading algorithm, you know, my bots. They need volatility. They make a shitload of profit during that period, which is amazing, guys. Please understand, volatile is what we need as a trader. As an investor, you don't need volatile, but you're zooming out, so you don't see the volatility. When you zoom out on the Bitcoin chart, you can only see this, going up, 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 going up. When you zoom in, you see up, down, up, down, up, down. As an investor, you don't zoom in. You look at that bigger picture. The next 4 years, the next 8 years. You keep stacking sets. You keep adding Bitcoin to your pension fund stack. Because each Bitcoin that you buy today will be more worth after 4 years. Whenever we look back in history, each and every Bitcoin that was bought, 4 years later, it was worth more, whatever it was. Even if you bought the top in 2021, November 2021, you bought the top at like almost 70K. 4 years later, 2025, we are above. Each and every Bitcoin that you buy is more valuable 4 years later. As an investor, you understand that, so you hodl and you don't freak out about those short-term volatility moves, but you zoom out and you see that bigger picture. That's the only thing I can give you as an advice when it comes to trading or investing, guys. Now let's jump into the last part of the video. Today, a very short but powerful quote, guys. Be yourself. Everybody else is already taken. That's the only thing I want to say. Too often I see that people want to be a copy of someone else. They copy behavior, they copy what other people think, they copy, they copy other people. They take a little bit of that, take a little bit of him, take a little bit of her, and they make a copy of all of that. Be yourself. What do you feel? When you need to answer a question, what does your gut feeling tell you? That's you. That's your feeling. That's your answer. Don't make those answers of them your answer. Be yourself. The rest, everybody is already taken. You don't need to be like him. You don't need to be like me. You don't need to be like your father. You don't need to be like your mother. You need to be yourself. You need to feel what makes you happy. You need to feel what answer that you give gives you the satisfaction of that answer. You should be answering the way that you agree with it. Not what they think about it, not what they say about it, not what you read about it. You. What do you feel? What is your feeling telling you when you answer certain questions in life? That is the real you. Be yourself, guys. The rest, everybody is already taken. That was everything for today, guys. Short but powerful. I hope you really enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy this Wednesday morning video, then please give the video a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment. What do you think about the news? What do you think about the charts? And what do you think about be yourself, because everyone else is already taken? Let me know down below. Thank you for watching. I wish you an amazing day and see you on Friday again, guys. Bam.